Yeah, I want to talk about the ongoing complaint on the social media by Cameroonian artists, particularly musicians. They are complaining that Cameroonian fans don't listen to much Cameroonian music, that they listen more to foreign music than Cameroonian music, and that that fans are not supporting Cameroonian artists. I want to say here that this is very wrong and that they are misdirecting their complaint. I mean, someone said it very clear. If you say that Cameroonian fans are not supporting you, would you say that the views that you have on YouTube and the subscriptions you have on YouTube are done by foreign fans? No. Majority of these views are given to you by Cameroonian fans. This simply means that Cameroonians are supporting you. The question is, do you expect more than what you already have in terms of views and the following on social media and otherwise? And the answer is yes, you expect more. The other question is it the fault of fans and fellow Cameroonian citizens that you don't have these views and more following? The answer here is no. No. It is the fault of bad governance. Bad governance. Those in charge of the management of affairs in the country are responsible for what is happening. And I'll tell you how. How many halls do you have in Cameroon for performing artists? How many halls do you have? How many of you receive author's right? Has the Ministry of Culture done enough for you to get your author's right? How many music schools exist in Cameroon? How many festivals does Cameroon organize annually to enable local artists to showcase their talents and to pay them? To enable foreign artists to come into Cameroon so that local artists can network with them? How many? Many people are using phones today to watch YouTube, to subscribe to your channels, to support you on social media. But the custom duty in Cameroon is very high. Internet is high. Many parts of Cameroon are not electrified. You need to charge your phone, remember, with electricity. Farm to market roads are bad. There is a concert somewhere in Boya. I might not be able to go. Somewhere in Kumbu, I might not be able to go. Just thinking of how, how difficult the journey is gonna be. I might not be able to go. I might not just like to go to Boya because it is a war zone. The southwest and the northwest are war zones. These are problems that could be solved by our government, but they didn't solve it on time due to bad governance. Yeah, they would rather send the military to suppress people, and it led to what is happening today. For 4 years today, youths have been radicalized, and you have what you have today. So you need to direct your complaint to the right quarters. Direct your complaint to the right quarters. The fans are not responsible for your frustration. Bad governance is responsible for your frustration. And you know who is responsible for bad governance in this country. And you know who can fix it. And you need to step up your game also. You need to step up your game. We need to step up our game. We need to step up our game. You know what I mean? We need to sing better music. Americans do it. They keep climbing the next rung of the ladder. And Nigerians next door, they do it. I'm not saying that our music is not good, but we need to be consistent. But we need an enabling environment to be consistent. Yeah. And the government has to provide us with this enabling environment. Yeah. Ministry of Culture. Is the Ministry of Culture doing her job? You know, I don't have the answer. You know the answer. You're an artist. You have the answer. They could be better. That's what I can say. They can do better than what they are already doing. You need to step up your game. You need to speak out. You need to talk about bad governance. That is what is killing the music industry in Cameroon. You cannot compel fans to follow you. Someone that does not have an Android phone to follow you. Someone that does not have electricity. Someone who is not sure of the next meal, square meal, to come over watch your show, to invite you for a show. It's impossible. It's impossible. We are suffering from deepening poverty in Cameroon. Yeah, to the extent that we find it difficult to enjoy ourselves with our artists. Yeah, inviting an artist over needs money. You need to pay his hotel. You need to pay for his food. You need to pay him. You know what I mean? So, the root cause is bad governance, yeah? And what you're addressing should be an immediate cause or an imminent cause. We need to address the root cause. If not, we would solve a problem and it will resurface tomorrow, the next day. Yeah. So together we need to say no to bad governance. And you have an upper hand to do this. You are musicians. You can get away with a lot of things because you are celebrities, you are public figures. But a common Cameroonian would not get away with it. On the contrary, we should be very angry with you that you are not addressing the problems of Cameroon in your music. But you turn around and you criticize fans. Your problem is just that we are listening, fans are listening to foreign music more than Cameroon music. If a fan tells you his problem, how he has been running helter-skelter in the bush, how his house has been burned, how his whole family has been killed in this crisis, you will just sit down with your problem of fans not following you, fans not listening to your music. People have bigger problems in Cameroon. People don't have what to eat, you know. It's not about you going in a school, a fence locked up, and you wear uniforms and dance the whole day. And I'm not urging you to go out on the streets. Sing it in your music. Yeah, some of you are already doing it, and it does not mean that you have to criticize the government. TC Panchak is a good example. Papa, Put Your Hands on We. That's a very great song. But how many of you do sing those type of songs to raise the awareness of not just Cameroonians, but the international community of what is happening in Cameroon? That is the bigger problem that you should be addressing. If that problem is not solved, trust me, you won't have a following. You won't have a bigger following than what you have now. The people of Cameroon, the masses of Cameroon, need better standards of living. Once we have a better standards of living, you would have a bigger following. Many more people will invite you for shows and they will pay you well. We love music so much. We love entertainment. You know, Cameroonians, you know, one of the greatest artists in this world are always from Cameroon. I can give you names, the late Manu Dibango, you know what I mean? Richard Bona, Charlotte Dipanda. There are too many of them. Etienne Bappe. And the young guys coming up. So we have the potentials, but we do not have an enabling environment. And this enabling environment has to be provided by the government. But due to bad governance, this has not happened. And you need to turn your attention towards the government and tell them in real black and white, clear, crystal clear, tell them that they need to sit up. They need to sit up. No one knew Salatiel when he was struggling. But when he hits a deal with Beyonce, the Ministry of Culture suddenly wants to get a percentage out of it. And they want to make new laws for artists. You know what I mean? So that is where you should be looking at, not the fans. So God bless, Jah bless. God bless the Cameroon music industry. God bless you all. Nous servons, nous dressons, nous benjika. Père,